The content contained in this series and any written material associated with the series represent the opinions of Erica Cow. The content here is designed to support self-awareness and personal growth. It is for informational and educational purposes only and should not be interpreted as medical advice. In no way does listening, reading, emailing, or interacting on social media with this content establish a therapist-client relationship. If at any point during the practice you begin to feel overwhelmed, please pause the recording and take care of yourself. If you're experiencing significant emotional distress, I encourage you to seek support from a licensed mental health professional or another qualified healthcare provider. Welcome to the Relationship Within. I'm glad you're here. Find a comfortable position. You might choose to sit or lie down, whatever feels most supportive to you. If it feels comfortable, allow your eyes to gently close or simply soften your gaze, not focusing on anything in particular. There is no right or wrong way to practice mindfulness. The benefit is in the practice, not in doing it perfectly. This is simply an invitation to become aware. Take one slow, natural, intentional breath. Notice the support beneath you. Notice the space around you. And when you're ready, let's begin. Today's practice is about something each of us experiences, dealing with uncertainty. Much of our lives is spent trying to make uncertainty disappear. We search for answers, we replay conversations, we try to predict what might happen next. We try to find certainty before we feel ready to move forward. Our minds do this for a good reason. Uncertainty can feel vulnerable. It can feel uncomfortable. Sometimes it can even feel frightening. Today's practice isn't about finding certainty. It's about discovering that we can remain present, even when certainty hasn't arrived. Bring your attention to your breathing. Notice each inhale. Notice each exhale. Your breath doesn't need to know what comes next. It simply takes the next breath, and then the next. Gently bring to mind something in your life that feels uncertain. Choose something emotionally manageable today. Perhaps you're waiting for an answer. Perhaps you're navigating a decision. Maybe you're wondering whether a relationship is headed in the right direction. Or maybe you're simply noticing that life feels unclear right now. Allow that uncertainty to come gently into awareness. Notice what happens inside you. What emotions arise? What thoughts begin to appear? What sensations do you notice in your body? There's no need to change any of it. Simply notice. See if you can recognize your mind's natural desire to solve the uncertainty. Maybe it wants reassurance or control, or it just wants to know how the story ends. If you notice that happening, gently smile inwardly. Your mind is doing what minds do. There's nothing wrong with it. Simply take notice. Take another slow breath. As you breathe, see if you can make just a little room for not knowing. Not forever, just in this moment. Notice that uncertainty can exist and your breath can continue. Uncertainty can exist and you can remain right here with it. You might quietly say to yourself, I don't have to know everything right now, or I can be present even when the future is unclear. Notice how those words feel, not whether you completely believe them, simply how they feel. Imagine standing beside the edge of a path that disappears around a bend. You cannot see the entire journey ahead of you, only the next few steps. Life is often like that. Very rarely do we see the whole path. Most of us are simply learning to trust ourselves enough to take the next few steps that we can see. Take another slow, natural breath. Notice that awareness doesn't remove uncertainty. It changes your relationship to uncertainty. Instead of fighting the unknown, you begin learning that you can remain connected to yourself while moving through the unknown. Notice yourself sitting here, breathing, aware. You may still have unanswered questions, and yet here you are, present, capable of meeting this moment exactly as it is. As we bring this practice to a close, take one more slow, natural, intentional breath and exhale gently. Bring your awareness to the support beneath you and the space around you. Allow yourself to return to the present moment at your own pace. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Know that you can return to this place of connection with yourself at any time, wherever you are, whenever you need. As you move through the rest of your day, I invite you to notice the moments when your mind rushes to fill in the blanks, when you find yourself predicting, assuming, or trying to control what hasn't happened yet. Pause, take one slow breath, and gently ask yourself, what is true right here in this moment? You may not know what tomorrow holds. You may not know how another person is thinking or feeling, but you can know this breath. You can know this moment. And sometimes that's enough. Even one moment of presence is meaningful. Thank you for practicing with me today. Until next time, take care of the relationship within.